Shut up, Matt. Shut up. Play the game.
Hey, shut up. Hey, shut up.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the
Fuck
boring
you.
game. This is the first game Matt ever recommended to us, and we recorded it.
It never happened.
We recorded it. We recorded it on Matt. Okay, now my cursor's on screen. We recorded it a while ago, and
Like over the summer.
yeah, we recorded it. Yeah, last year during the summer, and it was just so boring that we tossed it. We tossed.
We gave up.
Okay.
That's my time. That's my time, not even yours.
You stop watching. Okay.
What?
Nothing. Okay. Welcome back to the. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Stanley Parable. We tried recording this. We tried to record. Yeah, we tried recording this. This is the boring game that we talk about quite a lot on the Electronaut show.
What could it mean?
And
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This is what we call the boring game on the Electronaut show. In case you guys have always wanted to know what the boring game was, because we talk about it kind of a lot. Maybe we've mentioned it.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the
Trying to get to the new content.
Matt recommended this game to us when we started recording together, and I think this is the first game me and Matt recorded together that wasn't GTA, and then it was just so boring that we never fucking produced a video out of this because we kind of gave up. And so this is what the deluxe version.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Alright, I'm literally just speedrunning to get to the new content.
All of his co-workers were gone.
So what do you have to do in this game? I don't remember. I was brain dead the entire time, being frustrated at this game being nothing.
It's where it's like you have, like, what do you call it? The narrator narrating your dictations, and you could go with the narrator or against him.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors. He entered the door on his left.
I'll go to the right again.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
If I get 2 resets,
yes, this room. But eager to get back to business,
if I get 2 resets of 2 different endings, and the new content should be open, if I remember correctly.
Stanley was so bad.
What even is the normal content?
It's incredible he wasn't.
This is the original game at this point. This, like, what I'm going through is the original game.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the.
I also gotta lower this. Oops. Just very loud for me. Can you still hear it?
Yeah, but now it's like chugging. Okay, it's good again.
Your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing. Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Okay, so I'm tweeting it right now. Can't believe we weren't in the newest Crows ×3 Stanley Parable. How do you spell parable?
Parable, P-A-R-A-B-L-E.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Going through the blue door.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road?
I can't believe we weren't in the newest Crows ×3 Stanley Parable. In quotes or brackets, the boring game bad reviews section.
Broken rooms.
I'm trying to get to that section, dude. It's
what you had wanted. Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out?
So wait, so what even is this room? It's just blank?
Oh yeah, this is an unfinished room that he never finished making.
It was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see.
But what are those little doors under the lights though?
Unfinished areas? We're in a developer room.
This game better. What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
Yes, anything.
Work with me, you've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
All right.
Look at me. I'm
Look at me. I am a Stanley dude. I walk through.
Look at me. I'm Stanley. This game is very Portal looking.
Yeah, because it's made in the same engine.
Isn't that engine?
It's made in the source engine, dude.
Okay, whatever you say.
All right, should I give him? What should I give this guy in his new area? 1 being the worst, 5 being the best.
Let's give him a 5.
A 5?
Yes.
4 it is.
So we're getting somewhere. Clearly, there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. I think I've knocked it out of the park.
We can really just fast track the part of the game. All right, we got the world leaderboard and good old Neil. He's number 1st.
Are those real people or?
No, it's not.
I saw the Cookie Monster for a split second.
At first, when I first played this game, I thought it was real, but it wasn't. Because that's not me.
So what now?
Go through a door.
Wasn't that our entire thing? It was my entire thing. The what now? You clearly enjoyed this game.
I love this game.
And I just shit on it.
Alright, we're gonna give him a 5 on that one.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now
actually, you might like this one.
To give it some playtesting.
You might like this ending.
Would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game. All about the desperation and tedium of
click on it already.
Confronting the demands of
I gotta wait for it to move.
I think the
now click on it before it moves.
Really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
Alright, so we're gonna be playing this for 4 hours, by the way.
Is this a real thing?
Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
After 2 hours of playtime, it gets faster, and then there's 2 buttons you have to press to save 2 babies. And it's just like you play for 4 hours, and he congratulates you for playing for 4 hours.
This one is just called the art ending.
I'm not even going to try.
Don't let the baby or the puppy die. Blah blah blah. Nothing happens.
Thank you for playing.
This game.
Your input was extremely valuable.
This game was boring as usual.
My game was so awful. Why don't we play someone else's game?
Oh yeah, we get to play other games.
Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
I feel like editing this out and playing like GTA.
So we gotta play Firewatch. No.
Is this an actual other game?
It seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating...
Who watches the Firewatch? Who watches the Fire... That's what it's saying on the fucking note.
I love
everything
about this game, Stanley.
It's great.
And it seems there's even more. Come,
speed run
outward and see what else is out there.
That was Minecraft door. That was a Minecraft door effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an actual real game.
So what now?
We play Firewatch now.
It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off. Oh.
Originally, the first game that you play was Minecraft.
You really wandered off into that.
Well, that's the only...
Open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any...
Jonesy, Fortnite really just playing so that we can wait to play Red Dead. That's all why we're playing this.
Wait, what? We're just playing this so while waiting for Red Dead to download?
Yep.
At least we'll have this out as like a
buffer.
Huh?
What? This one?
No, we're having this out so people know that we hate this game because I don't think.
Oh, I love this game.
No, I as in like I think it's boring. As the election on show thinks it's boring as like a let's play game, not like as a game itself. I'm not shitty about it because
as a let's play, it's so just like.
As a let's play, it's not interesting. I wouldn't watch it.
But now we're in Rocket League.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see.
No, so it's just like in my opinion, there are some games that are play on your own, and then there are some games that are like fit for like let's playing.
Gotcha.
We shall run the bases.
I think this game is definitely a play by yourself game, not a let's play game. It could be a stream game too, but that's why I was like, this game is boring. Not to shit on the developers or the team or the people who clearly worked really hard on this game. To be an asshole.
Yeah. Don't worry, when we get to the section that we're here for.
I also liked being an asshole to you because it was really funny.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I love this game. This game sucks. I hate it.
I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a...
But I'm glad we're doing this when the deluxe version came out, so that we could put it out there even more, because I think we, between us and the like Discord servers that we're on and stuff, we make the joke of the boring game quite a lot, even within the election show itself.
No one's really knew
but no one really knows no one really knows that we talk about the Stanley Parable because we just kind of call it the boring game. I think the only time we've ever given context was in Amnesia.
Yeah, but like Amnesia was because that one's like, here's the thing, Amnesia's like boring.
Yeah, and this one
this has like substance underneath, like
I'm enjoying this because it's an experience with you, but experiencing Amnesia with you wasn't as fun. No, because here there's something else. There's definitely good chemistry between me, you, and the game.
Yeah,
and then
with Amnesia, we're all just like, what the hell what are we doing?
You know what I really did like about our Amnesia Let's Play, that I was playing Worms last night with David and Caesar, and we were just like, let's count how many times we call each other and the game stupid and idiot. And we were so like every 10 seconds we're like, I think it's just because the game is stupid, and it's like, oh, you're going the wrong way, you stupid idiot. This game is dumb.
Idiot. Alright, I think we should be able to get the new content now, if I remember correctly.
Okay, turn on the new content.
New content, where is it? I'm looking for the door that literally says new content.
So did it literally just go, hey audience, haha, new content. We're so cool. I hate it when shit does that.
Well, I gotta search up how to get the new content.
So you have to do 3 endings?
We have to do 3 endings to get the new content. If I haven't played the Stanley Parable before, I would have had to do all 8 endings.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible
to watch porn and get naked. Is this copyrighted?
I don't think so.
I do enjoy this like portal-y kind of look, but at the same time, I kind of feel like I'm in a boring world that's trying to be a little bit scary. I feel like I'm in SCP, like an SCP portal, Gmod. Not Gmod,
well, originally this game, if I remember correctly, the game was originally a Half-Life mod.
That's right, Half-Life.
Why did he feel this now?
And they just made it in the same engine that they did in the last game.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
Well, now I feel like I'm in Alien.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape or mind control?
I feel like escape is fake.
Should we? Which one?
I want to see what happens when we escape.
Okay.
It just doesn't look right.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it.
Turn around. Turn around.
That at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
We're going forward.
Stanley would meet his violent death. I told you it was a trick.
I could walk back at any point.
Well, I mean, I
The door
said
behind
so.
him was not shut.
Okay, so
Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Well, with him saying that, I kind of feel like a violent death is gonna be a little better. Is he gonna say anything about that?
I think he says it multiple times.
I wonder what
You
the
know,
violent death is gonna be.
All right, then let's do it.
Yeah, because Stanley committed suicide in the other one.
Yeah, we had one where we jumped off.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
What happens if you just stand still?
Well, then it would be like we're stuck there. It wouldn't be an ending here. Jump down.
Yeah. Fall into the, like...
Huh.
I love it when, like...
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Oh no.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real
We're
story.
gonna get crushed, dude.
You can't, like, leap over there or jump
No,
off?
I can't jump.
Great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind
There's
man.
no jump button.
And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
This is fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now?
This game is
Do you see
boring.
that Stanley was already
Yeah,
dead
I'm just
from
trying to get to the
moment
new
he hit
content.
What? Did you pay for this, Matt?
Yeah, again.
How much?
They gave me a discounted price since I already had the first game.
Uh-huh.
Alright, just trying to get out of here.
Oh my god.
Where do I get out of here? Exit.
That's an exit with a green sign, though, you idiot.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
No.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Can't see shit. Can't see shit. It's dark in here.
You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
So basically, turn this shit off. God damn it. That new
All
content.
of his co-workers
New content,
were gone.
new content.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Is that the new
Perhaps
content
he'd
door?
save
Yes, it is.
them. Oh,
See? New content.
new content? What does that mean? New content.
You're a game developer, aren't you? That's my burp.
That's your burp.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Alright.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Alright.
So is it good now?
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe
Maybe.
features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Alright.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
I'm very excited to bring you Ultra Deluxe content.
Let's see what we get.
Okay, so far it's an elephant.
So far, it's a lovely picture of your
But I'm
mother.
sure it's just the beginning.
Whoa! How did you get? How did they get this photo?
Put up Brendan Fraser.
Moving somewhere. Oh, there we go. All right.
Why did you laugh like that? You went.
On to the new content.
Sometimes sometimes I can't control myself.
You just went.
Okay, you bastard.
Initially
Look at this fucking video I sent you, that's why.
See, it's the jump circle.
No way we can jump.
Just do it, Matt.
Should I use them all?
No.
No. Okay.
Wait, is it how many jumps you can do in this run, or is it like how many jumps until you can
No, it's like once we do all 36 of them, we can't do any more jumps.
like for the rest of the game that you own?
Yep.
Oh, that sucks. Nah.
Ready for whatever it is.
This looks new and not made in the same like engine.
That's it?
Yeah, it does feel a little bit new.
Kidding me on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended.
gonna sit in this chair.
I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold.
Oh, is this really
Oh, it's
it?
you.
It's my.
He's going to Twitter to talk to crows.
He's going to get me. We'll just
No frills.
We'll just
No gimmicks.
for the thumbnail. It's just gonna be the narrator strangling me.
Or yeah, there's gonna be the disembodied voice strangling you.
Disembodied voice strangling you. The hands of God reaching through the clouds.
Stanley.
The hands of God reaching through those choice doors in the beginning
I want
to
show
fucking
you
kill me
something.
and
Through the doors.
giving you a kiss on the noggin.
Giving you a little smooch.
Okay, you
All right.
remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look. I call it the Memory Zone.
The Memory
It's where I've been
Zone.
storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch
old
of the
Steam
Stanley
page.
Parable on PC.
In
You
Russian.
see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity.
My first
Back
kiss, my
then,
first
it
card that
all
released the
meant
Stanley Parable in 2013.
no waste.
The original remake. Is that the one we played?
So yeah, the original is what it was a remake of the Half-Life mod.
Go back to the first picture. On the other side.
That one?
Yeah, it's a Half-Life mod.
Well, no, this one's just the same thing as that one over there. That's just the website. But like that game one where we went through the multiple games, like that's the one. Mr. Krabs $1. I got that achievement. I also got that achievement. New York Times new video game releasing today.
Wait, who's that lady?
Alright. Oh, this one? This one is an ending where Stanley dies.
Yeah, where you fucking threw him off the.
Little Stan. Oh,
What is that?
it's a hamster.
Is that a
Oh, it's
real?
definitely-
That's
it's
like
definitely
the
a
like
developer.
yeah developer's hamster.
Oh. What is this music, bro?
Better not be copyrighted.
It really better not be
I
copyrighted.
swear, if we get copyrighted over Stanley Parable, I'm going
This
to
game
I'm
is
going to
forever
be
ruined.
yeah, I'm going to
Triumph
be
of
pissed.
games Journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how
Alex,
grand
do you-
and all-encompassing
do you agree with this
the
review?
original Stanley Parable
I don't know. We
was.
never played the
It was
original, did we?
literally
The original
every
is just this
ever
game.
created. It was
Like,
Skyrim.
nothing's
It was
really
Persona
changed with this
3.
game.
It was all of them.
I don't know. It kind of feels like it had to be a different experience. This one feels a little bit more self-aware.
Well, yeah, the first one was like, hey, look, there's a narrator, like, do you choose to go against him?
Yeah, that kind of feels like I would enjoy that a lot more. The one we played, I remember, still felt a little bit more self-aware. And then this is just kind of like slapping you in the face, like how Deadpool does it. And I don't enjoy Deadpool, the movies, for doing that kind of thing.
Oh no, your experience is getting ruined.
This time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable
Carpet
is
textures.
both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice
You
in
look at
games,
source.
and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with
Like,
in a
I
game.
like the Deadpool
9 out of
movies.
10.
I do enjoy Deadpool. Deadpool's one of my favorite superheroes because I'm a normie. But I think that it's just me and David on the Electronaut show, which you're watching hopefully, and you haven't turned this game off. We go, hey audience, that's our impression of Deadpool. We do that one a lot more. That one's a running joke on the Electronaut show.
To have it all over again?
Alex.
Yes.
We're getting to our favorite section.
I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Steam reviews.
No. God, no.
Alex, this is where you find your people. This is where you agree with them.
Okay. I don't know. I don't want to be very mean about this. I'm not mean. I just my
Game's boring.
yeah, the boring game.
The
I'm
boring
not
game.
shitting on it. This game's still good. Not recommended. 2.9 hours on record. Honestly, could not be bothered playing this game full to completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny. This is humor and dialogue proving more irritating than entertaining. The individual paths themselves are not also okay.
I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights.
Things,
I can't even imagine where I'd have the roots.
things being too self-serious, I don't like.
Okay, let's see what this one says.
The idea for the voice is very good. So for some reason, linear games. Preaching gets annoying fast. Preachy. Stanley. I'm not preachy, am
You're
I?
just being a narrator at this point, dude.
I agree with these to an extent, but I'm not mean about this. If you enjoy the Stanley Parable, I'm not gonna be pissed at you.
Let's pull up the review. Let's get your review on this. It's still up on Steam. I hope you know that.
Boring.
I'm gonna screen cap it so you can add it to this video.
What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
I would need to
failure.
no. See, just because I don't enjoy it, I don't want him to feel bad.
You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip.
He has 9.9 hours on record.
A skip
He
button.
gave it a try.
Well,
He gave it a try.
Yes, I think we can do that. If
Where
I'm
yours
truly
had 0
true,
hours on
then-
record.
Then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it
I was really
means
hoping your review would
it's
make an
negative
appearance on
reviews
this.
from the
Just
record.
being like,
Wait. Did we leave a review?
you left a review, don't you remember?
No. Oh my God. Send me the screen cap.
A skip
Hold
button
up,
we shall have.
I'm gonna pause it real quick because I know you, or was it? No, you had to.
No, I remember we wrote a review for something, but I don't think it was this.
No, it was a Watson Scott test, but I know you wrote.
Oh my God.
For this one as well.
I don't think so. I don't think we did this one. I know the Watson Scott test. I left a stupid review on that.
Yeah. But I know for a fact.
Did I put the review at the end of the video for the Scotts and Watt test?
Yeah, you did. But I know you put a review on a store page.
You stupid idiot.
I thought. Yeah, I guess I'm the stupid idiot.
And here it is.
I love that.
Back, you see, you were only frozen in time for a few minutes,
I
but
skipped.
it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue. Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you?
Yeah,
That's
you
the
just
power of
started.
The button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption. Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes?
Again.
Fix it, you
Stanley,
bastard.
Please don't push the button again. It's been 12
There's no
hours.
door.
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone.
I think you skip it until you age and die.
Back. You're back. Oh my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
Why do the lights go out in a week?
2 weeks.
The back rooms.
We're truly in the back rooms. Oh,
Hello, it's you. You're
Lights
here
come.
again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about.
Matt. Matt. That wasn't right, Matt. That one you should have listened through.
Well, now he's gone.
I
now.
know! I'm a little pissed, baby. I'm pissed myself many times. My buddy Alex said it was boring, though. Not gonna lie, kinda did at some points. But it was $5 wasted, so I could care less. Thank you for coming. Nice spirit who kept me company.
Is that my review? That was my review, right?
You shouldn't have. You should have brought snacks.
I'll give you that.
Only because there's nothing to do in the game.
Yeah.
So I have to pick up the slack with fucking editing.
I walked the desert. All right, looks like
The
that's
end is
it.
never the end. Is never the end.
All right, onward.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What could it mean? Oh,
Stanley decided
So if I were to leave a review on this game, I would give it a thumbs down, and I would say really new content.
new content.
Oh, good. You noticed my son.
Yeah, it's hard to miss.
I have something very.
So I would say, just not my cup of tea. I did give it a shot. I experienced it, and I just not to be like not to spread hate to the not to spread hate and bad vibes.
Yourself.
Huh?
You don't have to defend yourself on this game.
No, it's not. Because for me, I'm not a person who hates things for no reason. I have standards for my opinions, right?
Which is why
Like
I'm proud to announce for the first time.
Ooh, okay, wait.
The Stanley Parable 2.
All right,
Could go in
we
so
have
many
reached the
different
second game.
directions. This
That's
is
sweet.
what fans have truly been asking for. Now,
So
to be clear, I haven't quite
nail
nailed
down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to
Can
be.
you not hear it?
Let's take a look at
Yes,
some
I
of the
can.
features
I'm
I
just
think
being
developers
annoying. So, like I was saying, I really don't like to be shitty with my opinions or opinionated or stuff like that. So with Has Been Hotel, that everyone was kind of like, in my opinion, with like people with standards and animation were kind of like shitting on it, like, oh, it's not funny, it's this and that, stupid bullshit, and I was agreeing with them, right? But I haven't seen it. I was like, oh, I don't like it. I don't like it either. I kind of jumped on this bandwagon, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I hate it. It looks bad. I don't like the choices it made, this and that. And so it just kind of felt like I was hating it for no reason. Oh, it's me. It's you.
It's you. It's you. It's me.
It's
Who's that
me.
girl?
It's me. So I jumped on this bandwagon of hating Has Been Hotel, and I was kind of like I wasn't having it with myself. I was disappointed in myself.
collectibles.
Gotcha.
So I sat my ass down and watched the Has Been Hotel, and I gave myself my real opinions. And I have and my opinion was a little bit more along the lines of I dislike it, right? I dislike it. The choices it made weren't they weren't good choices, but they weren't bad choices. They kind of oh my god, how do I, cuz it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I talked about my opinion on Has Been Hotel, just because I use it as my like starting point of indulging in things before having an opinion. So it was more like, I don't like they did this, I don't like they did that. They did this really well. I like the animation. I don't like the voice actors. I like some of the people who are in it. I don't like how the voice actors, or I don't like how the characters were kind of treated. A lot of the world was a little bit weird. Stuff like that.
No, a lot of that is what I say as well. You know.
But my biggest gripe with it,
Here's an idea that I'm truly fond of.
kill yourself
that?
right there.
In a video game.
Kill myself?
This isn't
Yeah.
a
It's the infinite hole.
But you can fall down forever. That's right.
Infinite hole.
Infinite falling. You can fall
Anyway,
until the
continue.
end of time,
Should I go?
A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Oh, I thought I was gonna squish you. What was it talking about?
Hazbin Hotel.
But what point was I doing?
I don't know. You were.
Oh, I remember my biggest thing, my biggest and strongest opinion was that it only became interesting when the red guy showed up. Every other character was boring and I didn't care about.
Yeah.
And then when
I will admit.
Yes, every other character was boring. It didn't catch my attention at all. But I was really set on staying and watching it. It was like a 30-minute animation.
Yeah.
And so I sat down, and I remember he was in it for maybe 5 minutes.
He's in it at the end.
Yeah, he's in it at the end, but I remember it was along the lines of a 5 minutes like thing, right?
Up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Okay, let's just kind of hang here for a second.
Gotcha.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer.
But no, like that's like I think overall, Hello Boss is way better and has more interesting characters than Hazbin Hotel is. Because you know it's a very controlled environment. You're not trying to set up a whole universe. You know, it's very much.
One of the things looking back on it was, it really did feel like they were trying to set up this like I don't know how to describe it, IP. Not IP. They were trying to set up this like weird brand essentially, and I guess they did because all they had to do was make that animation. People kind of ran with it, and then they had to do anything else, right? They didn't really have to do any.
Oh, we've reached the end.
You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever.
That wasn't the point. We were just kind of talking over this.
Why is cigarette butts down here? Who is down here?
Yo mama.
Yo mama.
So
Brandon Fraser up again.
Brandon Fraser. Hey, don't get so defensive. We're sorry.
We're sorry. You're just trying to use this as like downtime to talk about our opinions.
Yeah. So after that, I was like, I don't have an opinion on that yet, and then I sit down and I put myself through it before I say anything, because the feeling of blindly
immediately teleports Jones back down.
Blindly disliking things, hating things, and having strong opinions over not experiencing it really didn't resonate with me.
Yeah.
Or I don't know what that means. It got shorter.
It got shorter.
So that's where I kind of started with my I put myself through stuff to have an opinion on it. So I can. So if people are disliking things, I will go through it and give myself valid reasons not to like it.
Yeah.
I don't know what else what other things that I know that I did that with. I just know that Hazbin Hotel was the like kickstart for me doing that.
That you know what it was for me. It's very interesting because for me it was I watched Black Panther for the first time.
Yeah.
And I walked out of that theater and I was like, wow, that was a very boring movie. You know, I was like, out of all the Marvel films, it was very boring, but it's not as boring as Thor: The Dark World. So and then I was like, you know, I held that opinion for a while, hadn't rewatched it, and then hey. But basically what happened was,
fall in it.
Yeah, I had to fall in.
Yeah, wait, and then don't jump out of it. Just teleport.
Anyway, and then I had to watch it for class, and you know what? I went into that movie being like, you know what? I'm giving it a fair shot. Like, I'm gonna try to put any past reservations I had on it, you know, and like just gonna try to rewatch it again and try to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I still think it was really funny. I still didn't like that movie. I walked out of it, and then like every time I mentioned it to people, like, how could you not enjoy that movie? And then in class, like there was like it was split half and half. Like I was on the half that was like, we don't like this movie, it's very boring, and then like the other half was like, this is one of the best movies ever. And I was like, no, it's not, you know. And it's like I would always give them the raise.
Oh, he left.
He left.
And now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for
Don't jump, don't jump.
I can't jump.
I think this ends.
Anything else.
This is me crouching.
I hope you and the whole have a wonderful rest of eternity.
I know what I know it kind of is more like your story is like, oh, you saw it before and had an opinion and then had to rewatch it. That's kind of like a normal thing, but I guess how it differs from mine was that I've never seen Hazbin Hotel before. I've only been exposed to the fandom, and then I jumped on the bandwagon of people with sanity that hated it.
You know what it is? You know what it is for me? I'm sorry if this gets you any hate. On the channel, Danganronpa. I've never watched or read. I've never watched or read or seen the gameplay of that thing.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime I see it, I'm just like, that's a red flag, and I'm like.
Me too.
And like that's a thing where I'm just like, I'm never gonna enjoy this content, so I'm not gonna try and enjoy it.
I was gonna say that. Oh yeah, I kind of don't like Danganronpa. I haven't seen the animes. I haven't seen any video game stuff, and I just hate it for no reason, and I'm fine with that. Oh, sweet. So I was gonna say that. That's just a guy. But I remember that the only reason I stopped watching Game Grumps was when they started playing Danganronpa, and I didn't enjoy it. I watched them play it, and I didn't enjoy it. So I guess I have a fair.
Oh yeah, it's jazzy.
I gave it a fair shot. Just keep the music like that. That's fine.
Pugs.
They're not pugs.
They're not pugs though. They're golden retrievers, 100%, or golden labs.
Oh, space. That's where I live. The ocean.
That's where you live.
The stupid ocean. Wait. Someone has been leaf blowing like outside my window for the entire time. It's Cass Van. He fell off kind of for me. Leave it like that. That's just 2D Brendan Fraser basically.
It's just 2D Brendan Fraser.
With Cass.
Stanley.
No.
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off, drifting away into sleep.
With Cass Vanderpool, he kind of took that Kappa stuff a little too far, and I think it kind of ruined his cartoons. Where he
still makes very interesting ones, and he's got a large team behind him now.
Yeah, but I don't like his choices.
Yeah, it feels like it's no longer like specialized anymore.
It doesn't feel unique or creative anymore because he goes out of his way to make it bloody. And the bloody jokes don't even work. They're very forced. Occasionally he will have good jokes and stuff like that, but I only see them in like cuts or compilations, and then I never see any of the rest of the cartoons. So I feel like my opinion is good on stop watching it because it became sort of like this Family Guy kind of deal, like how
Lois.
Wait. So that's another thing with my opinions. I think when a cartoon goes for too long, it becomes this like Family Guy kind of thing where like a lot of it you can skip and all you need to do is watch the best of compilations and then you get the gist of the entire series. So I feel like first Family Guy kind of fell into that redundancy, then The Simpsons fell into that redundancy, then SpongeBob fell into that redundancy. And then a lot of cartoons came out with the objective was to fall into that redundancy, so they were redundant from the get-go. And I feel like that is a lot of things now, that it's just like you don't need to see the series, just the best of compilations.
Yeah.
And I feel like Bob's Burgers, I stopped watching it because I don't have HBO Max, but I feel like they were kind of good at keeping it themselves out of that redundancy.
No, yeah, I haven't watched them either, but every time I see a new episode, I'm like, this is still really funny.
Yeah, Bob's. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort.
I got a bucket.
Bring me the Jedi! Ah! Bring me the Jedi! Where's Kenobi?
Just pick it up.
Oh my god, I'm out of water. Okay, so this boring game,
It's
like
boring
just
because it's meant to be played alone.
yeah, so just the thoughts. Just remember that this is just the boring game. I'm not being mean about it. I'm not trying to spread hate or anything. I just like calling it the boring game, and my opinions are different. This is
a lot farther than we've ever gotten.
yes.
You know?
So
It's a lot farther than our first playthrough.
so no, I was gonna say, you know how I call it the boring game and I'm mean about it. Oh my god.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the fun.
Okay, so I call it the boring game, and like it's just not for me and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
so it's kind of like how I brought up Bob's Burgers, where it's kind of like you need to get into it, and you have this connection with it and stuff like that, where it's like quote unquote boring, but you're still attached to it a little bit. Like I can definitely say that Bob's Burgers is a little boring, but I'm attached to it.
Get that done.
Woo!